This is Infiniti's answer to European sports sedans like the BMW 3 Series. But here's the difference. For the same price as the competitor's base engine, Infiniti gives you their standard V6 engine with over 300 horsepower. That means you get a lot of power, a lot of performance. Acceleration is effortless. You could get this car also with four-wheel drive, but this car is fast. But with all that performance, it doesn't come at a price of comfort. The ride is firm, but it's very well controlled. It's not overly noisy inside. It's actually quite nice. But where this car really comes to its own is handling. It's really very impressive. The stability control works well and keeps the car on its track really, really well. Of course, we here have a closed track and we can explore the corner limits even with the stability control off. Don't try this at home. At the very limit, this car just becomes a really, really fun sports car. It's very impressive. The steering works well with the handling, easy to control. This car is just a joy to drive. With all this performance, you really want to be in the driver's seat. And that's okay, because this is a really nice driver's seat. The seat is very supportive, very comfortable. And while it's cozy in here, there's enough room for even taller drivers. The steering wheel adjusts for telescope, and when you adjust it for tilt, the gauges go up and down with the wheel. The interior is very nicely finished, soft touches, really good fit. The seats have perforated and stitched materials. It's a very nice look all around. The controls, well, don't get too intimidated by this knob here. I mean, it might look like BMW's iDrive, but it's nothing like it. In fact, the radios, they have hard buttons here. I have preset buttons, which work well. There's actually a tuning knob. It's really easy to use. And when you do get into the controls here, they're actually quite intuitive. If you do get the navigation system, this turns into a touchscreen, which makes it really easy to use. And the voice controls are among the best we've ever seen. The rear seat isn't super roomy, but there is a lot more room back here than you see in some of its competitors. For the driving enthusiast in you, here's a car that drives like a Mazda Miata, only with 4 doors and over 300 horsepower. And to get all that performance, you don't have to put up with a stiff ride or a noisy and comfortable interior. This is a car that appeals to both your Dr. Jekyll and your Mr. Hyde.